Hey, St. Lucia, good morning. Thank you again for joining us. I'm your host, Chayla Mendez. And of course, you're watching This Morning on your leader, DBS. Now, we recently celebrated International Women's Day, but guess what? We have so many women right here in St. Lucia still doing so much. So we're not going to only take one day to celebrate that. And this is why we have our special guest. This is Stacy, and we go way back even from my salsa days. So, Stacy, I had to throw that in there.
That's okay.
Morning. Thank you so much for being here with us.
It's a pleasure to be here, Chayla.
Perfect. Now, if you notice her shirt, it's talking about riding, it's talking about being smart. Stacy is here because she is the instructor behind Kickstart Riding and Driving School. So, first of all, I'm sure some people may be thinking, a female instructor. But guess what? It's a new day, a new age, and anything can happen, and Stacy's an example. So, Stace, first of all, just tell us exactly what you do with Kickstart.
Kickstart, I started by becoming a female riding instructor, and it's motorcycle riding instructor. I have to make that clear because some persons think it's bicycle. Yes, I'm a female riding instructor. And along with that mix, Jean's Driving School approached me and said, why not become a driving instructor as well? So that's how we had the one-stop shop. So we do both driving and riding together.
Wow. Now, even with that too, I think it's always awesome when I see female riders. So for you, being female and an instructor, how is it, how do you feel? And, to me, that's an accomplishment for ladies in itself.
So actually, Trailer, I have already taught 12 females to ride a motorcycle, 7 of which have motorcycles and they are on the road riding. This is why we formed the club Sesame Street Bikers and Friends. Basically, it's primarily a females club, but we have men who are associated with the club and they want to be on board. When we go on rides, they are always there. For the instructing part of it, I will say when I was younger, I saw Floret riding a motorcycle. That was about donkey years ago. I can't even tell you how old I was. And she was the only female rider that I knew at the time riding a motorcycle. And I always wanted to do it too. But they always say it's a male's world. And the thought left me, and a couple of years ago, I went at it again. So I started learning how to ride. Then I went off to Miami. I did the safety course, and then I figured, you know what? If I had so much difficulty in getting my license as a motorcyclist, or to get my endorsement, I should say, I decided to start off the school, and that's where Kickstart came into play. Actually, Kickstart is a part of the bike. It's a Kickstart. Nice. So we started the school about a year and a half ago, and it's doing really well. And our main aspect of riding is being smart, being safe. This is the part that we are pushing.
Great. Now with it too, obviously, and I see this as an example for any females out there, young, no matter whatever age, that it just shows that we can do anything, because this is not a traditional female role. Although, we're growing and things are changing, still, even with that change, these are certain things that are still just things that you'll automatically think it's for a male, it's male dominated. So what would you say to any of our women out there listening, watching This Morning today about going after what they want?
Well,
and I'd say not conforming to.
I would say if you want to do something, life is short, go ahead and do it. When I started to ride, I got a lot of backlash when I started. It's a man's will. Why would I want to do this? I'm looking for a way to kill myself. I got it. But now that we have so many females riding, we are getting a totally different feedback. And this is what we want as a club, is to change the whole perception of riding. It's not male dominated, it's female, it's male, it's children, it's whoever it is want to join on that bandwagon, they are welcome. So for me, it was on my bucket list. I wanted to learn how to ride. I wanted to see more females on the road, and this is what I'm seeing. So if anything happens tomorrow, I saw my dream, or I have started seeing my dream in front of me.
Great. Well, ladies, please, and of course, gents, we're not going to limit to the ladies, but of course, we're still encouraging women. Stacey, give them the hookup because they need to know, of course, if they want to jump on and be part of Kickstart and learn to ride, then how can they reach you?
My number is 4893899, or you can go on Facebook, Kickstart St. Lucia. You can find us there as well. Also, we have Sesame Street Bikers. If you go on that Facebook page as well for the women, you'll get some information there. And it's a one big happy family. We would love to encourage more women to come on board and ride. I know the men will come, but my focus is seeing more women on the road.
All right, perfect. Well, I love that, St. Lucia. You know, she's already enticed me. So we'll see what happens there. And you need to keep watching this morning because we're going to bring you more on the Sesame Street Riders and Friends, and you don't want to miss that either. So we'll see you soon. Good morning, St. Lucia. Happy Friday, everybody. You know, this familiar face, this is Mr. Adam Azet. We're upstairs, JQ Mall, artfully crafted. And today is DIY Friday, so you should know that by now. And this is what we're making.
Yeah.
Not just any old popsicle stick figures. This is a stand for your cell phone. You know, plenty of us, we like to watch our movies, music videos, tutorials, and the list goes on. So instead of spending money, you can actually make it make it yourself.
Yeah.
We're saving you some US dollars instead of ordering.
Yes. And all you need is your popsicle sticks. Of course, you can get them natural or you can get them in a color. I like the color.
Yep.
And a pair of scissors and the Craftsman tool. Our favorite tool. Yes.
Whoop, whoop.
All right. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to choose our colors. I like them colorful, you know, so of course you can choose one color. And so we're going to make two of this, the same size, same measurement. This is to get them equal.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So now we're going to cut this off. This is to give it a little leg to stand on. Okay. So now we have this is what this will hold the phone from sliding, keeping from sliding off. So now this and this one could be slightly shorter so that the front is kind of tilting up. So I put my thumb there, put the yeah,
Not moving your thumb.
right,
That's not.
a little more. Then I put this. Okay, lovely.
Perfect.
Okay, now we're gonna cut this off.
And you cut it exact, so
Yeah.
no extra end. Make sure you've had your breakfast before you do this. There we go. All right. Cool.
Right. So now we've got two of the same. This now we will hold them together. Now this piece fits in the middle here. Okay, so we're gonna hold that. And then what we're gonna do is just hold it together. Glue here. Put a little bit there. Make sure this doesn't touch your hand.
Mhm.
It could.
Rule number 1.
Yeah.
Don't glue and burn your hand at the same time.
So that holds the front together. This holds the back. Alright. Now this one you have to do fairly quickly. So I might need to go down a bit.
And boom.
And there.
Ta-da! And then you come out with something looking like this.
Yes.
Or like that.
And then
You take your handy dandy,
take yours.
get the magic. Boom.
And there you have it. You have your
Your stand, your phone stand. Now you can watch your movies,
yes,
videos, everything.
without having to hold it up.
Yeah. And
Alright.
you know how that can just get so tedious
Yeah.
and painful on the neck and eyes. So this was our DIY Friday for today, people. So again, costs you nothing really
Yes,
to do.
yes.
Popsicle sticks. You
Just a
can
little
paint
bit
it
of
yourself.
time and lots of fun with the kids.
Exactly. And of course, you can see it's good if you do it as a team too,
Mhm.
because if you're not used to some of these tools, like Mr. Azar was just gliding along, but
Yeah.
somebody like me would need help. So that's a great thing that you can do in class, with friends, with your family. So make sure you keep following us. I hope you enjoy your stand. Let us know how it goes as well. Follow us on YouTube. And if you have any other questions too, don't come. You can come harass the expert.
Sure.
I give you permission
Yes,
to do
yes.
so. All right. So come
Okay.
check him out at the JQ Mall, and that's upstairs. And Mr. Azar, thank you so much
You're
for
most
your
welcome.
ideas. We're gonna be back with something fresh and exciting again next Friday. So make sure you come back.